Oops. Okay. All right, then. I think you can see me well enough. So let's all right, so let's today go ahead and start. If you have a bolster, take that. If not, maybe you've got a setup where you can have, if you have 2 blocks, use those. And then it's either a bolster or a blanket, whatever it is you have. Okay, I'm gonna come, we'll lie down. And just let the legs be up on here. And then just lay yourself back. I always like to, I don't know about you, but for me, there's a lot of pressure sometimes on the sacrum and the tailbone. So I kind of pick up my pelvis and just extend the tailbone a little bit. And you can find that elongation in your spine. All right. And I'll just turn the palms up for a moment. Gently close the eyes. So now perhaps you're in this place of peace, wherever you're lying. Maybe it's, for me, this room is peaceful, so perhaps you've chosen a room that helps you to settle into the moment. And just allowing ourselves to be here. And even though I say allowing, it's hard, right? Maybe we think, oh yes, I'm going to be present, and within a moment, not even a moment, a half a second, 15 seconds, 10 seconds, the mind just goes somewhere else. Right, so just knowing that that's normal, and that we do get a little better at it as we practice it. But we can't ever stop that mind from wanting to wonder. Seeing if we can maybe tuck our shoulders a little bit underneath as well, to give us a lift in our chest and to take space between the arms and the torso. And just letting go of any tension in the thighs and the pelvis. A lot of gripping we do. And sometimes without even knowing it. A lot of times without even knowing it. Okay? Just arriving on your mat. Just knowing that you always have all that you need. And sometimes it gets crazy and you might forget that. So you don't have to necessarily be on your mat to find it. And you can just pause, take a deep breath. And then the body and the mind, because we have this practice, and the spirit, begins to remember, oh yes, let's be present, let's relax. Let's trust and be willing to try. While practicing such self-care, right? Self-love and compassion, giving ourselves grace when we slip up, right? If we want to call it that, it's, it's part of life. If that happens, then we just make it part of the dance. And just be here and come back to the peace. Just noticing now, what else do you feel in your body? Trying to do our best now to heavy ourselves. Is there anywhere else you could release a little more? Especially in the face, right? Allowing it to relax. And just simply noticing now the sensations of the breath. Not trying to change it, but just notice the breath. And just do our best tonight to breathe deeply. And allow the breath to help us to stay here with ourselves. Because in the end, we have many relationships, right? But the only one that goes through our entire life with us is ourselves. So we really do need to befriend ourselves, accept all the parts of us. Well, I won't say need, it's optional if you want to or not, right? But if we want to find this tranquility and peace and acceptance, then we need to accept who we are. And that doesn't mean it stays with us all the time. But we try to remember that pausing and being kind and breathing. So starting to deepen the breath now. Breathing into the belly. And let it expand. Open the mouth, exhale out. Fully exhaling, right? Getting rid of the stagnation. One more time, big breath into the nose, let the belly broaden and get big. And then open the mouth and exhale it out. Really good, beautiful. Let's do one more belly breath in through the nose, the belly rises. Open the mouth, exhaling, letting it go. Good. And then more breath into the belly and then into your ribs. Really expand it. Relax your shoulders. Notice what happens. Open the mouth, let it go. Very nice. And then again, breathing as fully as we can up to the top of the rib cage, right? Oh, yeah. And then exhaling, let it go. And then let's do that full breath that we do, right? The one that we know opens our lungs in all directions, into the belly, into the ribs, lifting the collarbones up, staying so soft. Right? Open the mouth, exhale, let it go. Really nice, beautiful. Start to breathe in and out through the nose, coming into our Ujjayi breath. And finding that little constriction in the back of the throat. And as you breathe deep breaths, let's just start to move the feet around a little bit. Circle the ankles. The feet are nice and free. Got a little elevation. Point and flex your feet. Really flex, reach to the heels and point. Big circles, both directions. Feet going in the same direction, circle the other way. And then move all your toes around. And then just shake the bottoms of your legs. Shake, shake, shake. And then vigorously. And just feel the feet. Wake them up. And then relax. Ah. Good. Kind of getting the blood to flow. And as we're ready, let's reach the arms to the ceiling. And just circle the wrists. You don't have to have straight arms. Circle in and out. And then do the same. Go in the same direction with your circles in your wrists. And then the other way. Feels weird, I think. It's hard to circle it all the way for me. Okay, good. Now flex and, I guess this is flex and bend, right? Flex and bend at the wrist. Good, beautiful. And then hook your thumbs and then soften your shoulders again. Make sure that you're supporting your low back a little, navel in. And as you hook your thumbs, spread your fingers apart. Right? So we're not trying to reach way up here so our shoulders come off. You can have a bend, a shoulder girdle and shoulder heads. You're trying to keep on the ground. Right? And engage the core a little bit and then pull your thumbs apart. So we just pull, 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 right? We're pulling apart, but we're keeping this engagement in the shoulders. Right? Just feel how it actually, you can feel the muscles firing up in the arms, but what you can also feel, if you hug those elbows in and pull the thumbs, you can feel your shoulder girdle stretching as you press it down to the ground. Right? Extend the tailbone, navel in, right? Try to soften up your head, maybe roll it a little bit, keep the pull. Right? And one more breath. And exhale, release the arms down and just notice. Good, beautiful. Let's inhale, sweep the arms up. Right, big reach the legs. And then exhale, bring the arms down. And again, inhale, sweep up, reach. And exhale, bring it down. Let's do one more. Inhale, reaching. Exhaling down. Good, beautiful. Really nice. First time, let's press our arms into the ground beside us. Tuck our shoulders onto our back. Lift up, extend the tailbone, press your legs down, flex your feet, fire up your thighs, and see if it's possible to pick up your pelvis. Right? Really hug your outer hips in, fire your legs up. Just keep extending the tailbone, navel is in. Arms, don't really have to use them, just tuck your shoulders onto your back. If you want to add on to it and like use the arms, really press them down and lift yourself higher, go ahead. One more breath. And then exhale, release it all down. Good, really nice. Just go ahead and hug the right knee into the chest. Just give it a squeeze. And then gently move your leg back and forth. Just back and forth. I'm just going to get a little hip action here. Moving it around. Very good. And then just leave it out to the side, to the right. And if there's too much going on with this straight left leg, then feel free to always place your left foot to the ground. Okay. Breathe here, a few breaths. Try to move the knee up more towards your armpit. See if that's available without your shoulders lifting up. And then take it back to the center. Good. And then interlace the hands. You could use a strap if you want. Behind your thigh. Reach up, breathe in. Press it together. And then exhale, release. Inhale, reach. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale. Just one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Good job. And then reach up and release your leg back. Beautiful. Inhale, sweep your arms up. This time as you exhale, let's grab the left wrist, and see if you just hinge your torso towards the right side. You can bend the elbows as much as you want. You roll your head to look to the right, or you can take it to the center if that feels better. But definitely if you roll to the right, you're going to feel that stretch along the left side of your neck. And try to keep your shoulders away from your ears. So if you notice, my arms are very bent. And that's because I do have a hard time keeping my shoulders away from my ears when I do this. Right? So in the elbows, one more breath. Exhale. Good, and then come back through the center, reach up, breathe in. And exhale, arms come down. Here we go with the left leg, let's pull it in. And give it a squeeze for a moment, just notice. And then let's move it around, a little side to side. And just rocking it gently in the socket. Beginning to wake it up. Feeling free to change the straight right leg to bent if you want. When you're ready, we'll take a breath, and on the exhale, moving the leg to the left. And just feeling the stretch now in our inner thigh. And breathing in and out. Good. And then pull the knee up towards the armpit and a little bit in. One more breath. As you exhale, bring yourself back. Good. And reach up, left leg. Interlace hands behind your thigh. Here you're using the strap. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Two more. Inhale. Reach up. Exhale, bend. Last time. Inhale, reach up. Right. Good. And as you exhale, release. Extend the leg out. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, it's the left, grabbing the right now. So we're hinging to the left. And again, feel free to do it. Allow your shoulders to stay away from your ears. Breathe a lot into the side body, the right side body. Looking wherever your neck feels the best. One more big inhale. Exhale. Good. Come back through the center. Reach the arms back. Breathe in. And exhale, arms come down. Let's go ahead. Hug the right knee into the chest. Hug the left knee in. Just giving ourselves a squeeze now. Feel free to rock it side to side. And just doing what feels good. And then back to the center. Let's reach the legs up. Good. Feet around for a moment. And then we'll inhale, open the legs. You can hold the outer thighs if you'd like. Right, maybe the hands are on the inner thighs. Just starting to wake up our hips a little bit here. Right, our outer hips. Maybe the arms just rest. I like to go close my arms sometimes. And then notice your slight engagement with that navel to the spine and a little lift of the tailbone to help us support the pose. One more breath here. As you exhale, bend your knees. Good. Bring them all the way up as much as they feel comfortable. Either stay here or take a happy baby pose. Right, so you can have your ankles, your calves, your shins, the side of your feet. Right, relaxing and breathing. Good. One more big inhale. Exhale. Good. One more time, bring your legs together, reach them up, lift up, and bring your hands underneath your booty. Relax your shoulders. Inhale, the right leg comes down. Exhale, lift up. Back and forth, left leg. Inhale, exhale. And so hopefully not feeling anything in your back, you're supporting it, and just moving from the legs here. Psoas muscle has to help us do this, right? Hip flexor, core, lower abs, you feel kind of everything, right? Good. Let's do 3 more to each side. Here's 1, right leg, left leg. Here's 2, right leg, left leg, and 3, right leg, left leg. Very good, beautiful. Release the hands Hug your knees into your chest, arms out into a T. We'll take a breath. As we exhale, we'll drop our legs to the right side into a reclining twist. So you decide how much you want to really kind of get formally aligned in the pose, right? So maybe you want to try to really stack your knees and keep that left shoulder to the ground, but maybe you don't. Like I'm allowing my knees not to align. I'm keeping it very soft so that the shoulder on the left side stays down. And I'm just breathing into the left side body. Okay. I'm just twisting that spine a bit. If it feels okay, now let's extend the left leg out. If you have a strap, maybe your hand can reach, strap your hand to the toes. Okay, and start to send the top of your left thigh towards away from you. Just get a nice stretch, feel your sciatica. One more breath here. Exhale it out. And if you have a strap, even if you don't, see now if your left hand can take it, or your left hand takes the strap, take the foot, oops, and then your leg is straight up out of the socket, right? So it's not turned in or out. And just get this stretch. And for a moment, just move the leg a little closer to you, a little further away. And just feeling this nice stretch. Good, beautiful. And then straight up out of the socket, let's flex our foot. Right, and if it's possible, you're gonna roll onto your back, bring the right leg along, and then extend it out long on whatever it is we have. Right, good, beautiful. Left hand takes the strap. We try to hold this right leg down and hip. And we're just gonna open out to the left side. Breathing here. Again, if you can reach your foot, go ahead. Maybe your ankle. Right? But if you have a strap, you can use that. That kind of helps support the leg a lot. Glue the right side down. One more breath in. Exhale out. Good. Bring your leg back through the center. Really nice. Release the strap if you have one. Hug your knee in. Hug both knees in. Good. Maybe roll up right now into a little ball. Let's just round the spine real good. Take a breath in. And then exhale. You know, you can hold one hand behind your head. And then gently roll your way back down. Good. Arms out into a T. We'll take a breath on the exhale, dropping the legs to the left side. Again, choosing whether you want to stack the knees or not. Maybe just keeping it soft, letting this right shoulder get to the ground. Again, maybe you look to the right if that feels good. Right, or the ceiling. Breathe into the right side body. Big breaths in and out. Good, one more time, big inhale. Exhale out. And from here, we're going to extend that right leg out. All right, so we extend it out, and maybe we take a strap to our foot. Maybe we grab our toes with our hand. Right, and we're going to try now the right hip. Send it forward. Feel the length that you create in your tailbone. Right, by sending that right hip forward. And let's breathe. One more big inhale. Exhale, let it go. So now maybe your right hand is going to take the strap if you have it, or even if you don't, maybe you grab your ankle or your foot, and you bring your leg up, and it's right out of the socket. So if you have a strap, great. You're holding the foot, the ankle, the back of your calf, not your knee, right? You can maybe hold your thigh even. But I think you'll get more movement if you're holding up higher and not restricting the thigh. So we really are trying to keep our shoulders still on the mat. You're going to move the leg in, inhaling, and exhaling it away. Right, so if there's a real tiny motion, Try not to rock your pelvis. Try to glue the left side down a bit. Really isolating this in the right leg and hip socket. One more breath. Exhale out. Very nice, good. And then coming into stillness, we'll gently roll ourselves onto our back and reach long through that left leg now. Right? Firm up the leg. And then you can always put your foot on the floor if it's too much, right? Hold down your left hip. Turn your toes out the right leg. Breathe in as you exhale, open up. Breathe in here. Inhaling and exhaling. Really nice, good. One more breath in. Exhale out. Good. And then inhale, bring the leg back. Release your strap. Let's hug our knees back into our chest. Good. Beautiful. And then let's go ahead, roll to the side. Press ourselves up to a seat for a moment. Just for a moment, come into Sukhasana. Bring your hands to your heart. And let's just acknowledge us, right? That we showed up for ourselves. Okay, and that we, even if we don't always, but we are going to love ourselves in all areas, right? So that we can have peace. Stop the judgments, the comparing, criticisms, right? That critical internal voice. Just use our breath to stay present. And then if you want to add some personal intention here, please do. We'll open our practice with the soft down. Let's take a breath in. A big inhale. Exhale, let it go. Good. So now release your hands down. Can we pinwheel our legs? That means, let's go to the right. The right leg is in front of the left. And then whatever you had, even if it's what my setup is, a blanket and two blocks, we're gonna bring it up to the right hip. We're gonna sit tall, we're gonna turn towards this, right? So find length in your spine, right? Lift up, take a breath, and on the exhale, we're gonna crawl ourselves down onto the prop, right? From there, perhaps the head just rests in the center and the arms are soft. Maybe you turn your head to the right or the left. Right, but just feeling the breath, breathing on the top side body here. Big inhales and full exhales. All right, one more big breath in. Exhale out. Good. Last time, breathe in. Exhale, let it go. Beautiful. From here, press the hands down, walk yourself up. So since mine is not a solid unit, it's 2 blocks, I'm simply going to turn the other way. If you could just move your prop as well. But my back is going to be towards you for a second here. But maybe that's good. You can kind of see getting my hip up next to the prop, sitting tall, and then twisting, right? It's a twist. You got to twist towards the prop. Take a breath in, lift up, and then crawl down with a long spine. Don't collapse yet. Keep crawling, 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 crawling. Now come down. And again, maybe the head in the center is good. You could stack your hands if that feels good. Or now, maybe we'll turn onto that left ear. And just breathe into the top side body. Big breaths in and out. One more big inhale. Exhale. Then again, breathe in. Exhale out. Last time, big inhale. Exhale, let it go. Next, now let's press to our hands and walk ourselves up. Coming all the way onto your hands and knees. If you want to add some cushion for your knees, please do. Put a blanket under my knees. And we'll come with knees under the hips, hands under the shoulders. From here, just beginning a few rounds of our cat-cow. Inhaling, maybe using those feet to curl the toes, tailbone lifts. On the exhale, round and push it all away. Finding this beautiful undulation through your spine, the rhythm of your breath. Inhale. And exhale. So just continuing with a few of these, letting it feel good to move your spine. Enjoying the undulation. And just making sure to stay with your breath. And then when you're ready, let's come back to a neutral spine. Beautiful. From there, let's go ahead and extend the right leg back behind us. Right? And curl the toes under, just undulate on your back leg. Walk your hands in so they're under the shoulders. And just start to wake this up, back leg up. Sending your right heel towards the floor. Back and forth, breathing. Good, and coming into stillness. So we're gonna swivel the left shin out like a kickstand, right? So the leg moves out. Move your left hand in a little bit so it's under your shoulders. Spin the right heel down. Seam of the foot on the ground. Reach right arm up. So I'm not mirroring you. Right, but we're right arm up, right leg back. You're gonna tuck your shoulder blade of the left arm underneath you. Right? Really use your left leg to help you and lift the ribs and the hips to the sky and try not to let your head dangle, but instead you're pressing through that back foot. The tailbone is long, crown of the head is reaching forward, and we're squeezing the shoulder girdle together as we tuck that left shoulder blade underneath. So you're either going to stay here or you're going to take a breath as you exhale. We'll move this top right arm overhead, right? Turn the pinky side down if you're able. Right? Press through the index finger and thumb of the left hand. Right? Really use your hand. Right? The first set of knuckles pressing down in there really does help take you out of your wrist. One more breath in. As you exhale, start to turn the heart up to the sky. And then bring the arm up and over yourself, your head, and then around and down. Right, swivel the left shin in, pull the right knee in, sit back and pose of a child. Take a few breaths. Breathe into the entire back body. Very good. When you're ready, inhaling ourselves back up. Knees under the hips, hands come under the shoulders, extend the left leg back. You may feel like this, you can walk your hands forward of your shoulders if it feels good, but you might want to walk your hands back under the shoulders once you extend your left leg. And so we're on those toes and we're just kind of undulating back and forth. Just really waking up all the meridians in our legs, right? So hug your shoulders onto your back, be a little engaged in your core, right? Navel to the spine. Good. And when you're ready, we'll just send that left heel down towards the mat. Stretch out the back of our leg. Take a few breaths. Exhaling. Very good. And then let's go ahead. Now it's the right shin. We'll swivel it out, move your right hand in. Sometimes what works best in the shoulders and alignment is hand and knee are in alignment on this right side, and the left foot aligns. So we're in one long line, right? And we're gonna reach up, squeezing our shoulders onto our back. Feel free to bend the bottom elbow if it helps you to really tuck the right shoulder blade underneath, right? So you're not in your shoulder. Send the ribs, the hips up, press your left foot down, tailbone long. Head is in line with the spine. We take a few breaths here. Exhaling, inhaling. Good, and then either stay here, or perhaps now, we're gonna take this top arm up and over the ear, pinky side down if possible, right? If it's okay, you could look up with the hand, but that might be too much on the neck, so don't do it. One more breath here. Exhale. Reach the arm back up, start to curve your body, right? And then bring this left arm up and over your ear. All right, nice big stretch. Stay in your legs. They're strong and firm. Right, squeeze your glutes, tailbone long, navel in, take a breath. As you exhale. Oh, all the way down. Swivel the right shin in, press back one more time, pose of a child. All right, breathing here. So much breath. Good. One more big breath in. Exhaling. Really good, you guys. And so inhale yourself back up. Spreading out those fingers, let's grip the mat. Have the elbows forward. We'll take a down dog here. Curl the toes under. Let's take a breath, and on the exhale, lift the hips up and back. Right? You know you can bend your knees if you want to, right? And you can really push that floor away. Hug your shoulder girdle up your back towards your tailbone, right? Spin the inner arms forward. Find a little hollowing out of your armpits. And then press into the first set of knuckles in your hands, right? Maybe pedal your feet, shake your head out, or just a steady down dog. Keep breathing. Right? Lifting the front of the legs. Right? Good. Courses the ribs together. One more breath here. Exhale out. Really good. Beautiful. Let's come high onto our tippy toes. We'll take a breath. Start to move forward like you're coming into plank, but then drop your knees down. Good. Beautiful. Slide forward to your forearms. And then drag the mat back towards you as you hug your shoulder girdle together again. Pull your navel. We're just working the arms a little bit, but it's going to help us in the long run. And we're training to get these shoulder blades, the whole girdle, to go down the back and squeeze the rhomboids. Push your forearms down. One more breath here. Exhale out. Good, beautiful. Slide your right leg to straight, your left leg to straight, and then come into face pose. Press your feet down. And pull the mat back. Press the pelvis down, tailbone is long, we're breathing. And looking somewhere between the hands or just beyond the fingers. Right, try not to do this when the shoulders come forward and we're drooping. We're pulling those shoulder heads back. Find that when you were pressing your hands down, that same sensation in your shoulder girdle. Right? One more breath here. Exhale out. Either stay as you are, or now straighten your arms, coming into seal pose. You're still tucking the tailbone, pulling the navel in, and you're lifting up and out of the shoulders. You're not down here. And if it's better to stay in jinx, stay there. One more breath. Exhale out. Now lower down. Bring your hands by your ribs. Hug your elbows in and your shoulder tips together and lift your shoulder head so they're not coming forward, they're lifted up. Press your feet down, right? Really press them down. Press the pelvis down. Inhale. Lift to cobra. And staying looking down. Exhale, release. Just going to do a few baby ones here. Activate your legs. Inhale, lift. Press that pelvis down. Exhale, down. One more like this. Press the feet down. Hug those shoulders to the back. Press the pelvis. Inhaling. Exhale. This time, either staying with that or you're going to lift a little higher. Inhaling, maybe come up a little. Maybe you come up more. But hug your elbows in. Pull your shoulders back onto your back. Okay, beautiful. Keep pressing those feet down. Elbow long. And one more big breath here in our Bhujangasana. And exhaling, let it go. Very good, beautiful. This time, we're going to do the same thing, but then maybe you're going to turn your back bend into up dog. You don't have to, but I'll show you if you don't know it. Press the feet down, press the pelvis down, lift the shoulder head, squeeze everything in, take a breath. Exhale. Maybe you stay at that baby position. That's perfect, right? Maybe you come all the way up and you stay here in your cobra. However, if you want, you can curl the toes under. Right? Tailbone is long, navel is in. You're going to lift your pelvis up. Right? Good. Keep that tailbone long. Right? So you're not dumping down. You've got to try and lift up. So you're going to use your arms a little here. One more breath. Shoulders on the back. And then exhale, laying yourself all the way back down. Very good. And then from here, let's inhale, press it back. One more time, pose of a child for a breath or two. Just releasing the back bends, feeling the stretch in your QLs. Like those lung muscles along the side of your spine. Just really allowing things to relax, breathing deep into your belly. Good, one more breath. Exhale out. Inhaling your way back up to all fours. One more time, let's press ourselves up and back into downward facing dog. And take a nice big breath in. And then a light breath. Open the mouth, stick the tongue out, bend your eyes. And then walk yourself into a forward fold. Okay, let your heavy head go. Bend the knees if you want to. And feel the stretch in the backs of your legs. If you like holding opposite elbows, feel free to do that. Just breathing here. Right? Maybe letting the backs of your hands rest on the mat. You can bend your knees a lot. That'll help stretch out your wrists a little after the down dogs and the back bends. Maybe the head shakes a bit. Good. Inhale to your flat back. Knees can stay bent, but notice what happens. If the shoulders up here and shoulder heads forward, squeeze yourself back. Find almost cobra in your chest. All right, one more breath here. And then exhale, release. Good, beautiful. Like a little rag doll, sit down, roll up, breathe in. Arms come overhead, keep breathing. Exhale to your heart. Very nice. So let's go ahead and do a few half sun salutations. If you want to use blocks, you can, right? Set your blocks up front. Or you can obviously use the floor or the shins or whatever it is you do, or your thighs. I stand in Tadasana. Big toes together, separating the heels, spreading the toes apart, gripping the mat a little bit. Let's lift the front of the thighs and relax the shoulders. Everything's engaged, so the The buttocks is engaged, right? We're gonna do a little tray arms, open the chest, pull your rib cage in, and then relax your arms. And find that beautiful full breath. Just really stand tall, right? Crown of the head up. Maybe the chin has just a bit of a tuck, right? So we keep that curvature in the back of the neck as it should be. And really spread those toes out, grip your mat with your feet. Lift your kneecaps, your thighs. And breathe deeply, breathing in from Mother Earth. Finding strength. Beautiful. Let's press the feet down. Inhale, circle the arms overhead. And as you exhale, we'll hinge, we'll dive forward, pull your hips back, right? Feel free to bend your knees, but come all the way down, folding in. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, right? Floor, shins, maybe the blocks, maybe the thighs, but keep those shoulders on the back. Fold in as you exhale. Press down and squeeze your booty. Arms come up. Exhale to your beautiful heart. And again, press down, breathe in, reach up. Exhale, hinge and dive forward. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, fold in. And then breathe and press down and squeeze your buttocks and come up. Exhale. Really, really nice. Beautiful, you guys. And take your hands to your hips. Let's walk our feet out nice and wide. Good. And go ahead and take your left leg and toes and just turn them out 90 degrees. And align your arch, your right arch with your left heel. Getting into the left leg. So we're not really getting into the arms of this pose right now. Let's tuck our tail, right? Straighten the back leg by extending through your inner thigh. Squeeze the left buttocks. Beautiful. And then firm everything in by pulling the feet towards each other. Beautiful. And we're inhale, reverse our warrior. On the exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse our warrior. Exhale, side angle. Do two more. Inhale. Exhaling. Just getting that nice stretch at the top of the body there, and that stretch in the front of the body. Inhale. Exhale. Really lovely. Good. Inhale, come up. Now warrior two. Spread out. Beautiful. Inhale, lift your arms up, turn all 10 toes towards your camera, the screen, towards me. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Good. Let's take your hands to your hips. Go ahead and turn the right leg and toes out and get that heel to arch alignment. I have to maybe rescue my cat. Her nails need to be trimmed and she's stuck to the screen. So reach through your left leg. Oh, okay. No, lift up, lift up. Oh, I'm sorry, it's not good. There you go. Sorry, guys. It's a little excited, poor thing. Okay, so we're trying to get the bottom body, right? We're scissoring those legs together, right? Squeezing now the right buttocks. And we'll just reach up. Right arm, inhale. And then exhale, side archer. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale, come up, warrior two. You're probably asking, why don't you just cut your cat's nails? She's not that kind of cat. I have to take her somewhere. One more breath here. Relax your shoulders. Okay? Inhale, reach up, turn your toes this way. Exhale, hands to the heart. Very good. Take your hands to your low back, and our legs have been apart for a bit. And we're going to lift up, send the tailbone to the ground, lift your heart up. And on the exhale, we're going to come forward, flat back, pause. All right, now you can bend your knees, but keep your weight back and not in your toes so much for a moment. Okay, lift your tailbone up. Good. One more breath. And as you exhale, now fold. Maybe using your blocks. They can be at any level. Right? Maybe they're at 2. Maybe you don't need your blocks. Let your head go. Lift the front of your thighs. Tailbone to the sky. Just a few breaths here. Last big inhale. Exhale out. Very nice, good. Let's inhale, come to a flat back. Now you're going to go with or without your blocks. You grab your blocks, you're going to walk them on over to the left, turning your left toes out, frame up your foot, spin the right heel off the ground into a runner's lunge. Good, and now I just want you to pulse your hips and be mindful of those shoulders again, right? Just pulsing the hips a little bit. Walk your left foot as far forward as you'd like to get a little bit deeper. Very good. One more breath. Exhaling. Good. From here, walk your left foot back and pull your right leg halfway in, folding into pyramid pose. So in this pose, we don't want our feet in alignment, right? We want a little space so that we can square the hips. You can be in a flat back too if that feels better. Right? But you're trying to press down through the big toe mound of your left foot and pull the left hip back as the outer right hip comes forward. So when you put your hand on your sacrum, it should feel really flat, nice and square. Let's take a few breaths here. One more big inhale. Exhale. Good, really nice. And then inhale, come up. Step back now with your right foot. Take your blocks to the inside of the left foot. Walk your way back through the center. Wide legs. I know we've got our legs open for a while. We're going to have some open hips here. We begin to walk on over now to that right side. Turning the right toes out, coming onto the ball of the left foot. Good. We can walk that right foot forward any amount that feels good. We're just going to do a little undulating, balancing in the hips. I'll open them up, staying out of our shoulders, breathing. All right, one more big inhale. Exhaling. Really good, beautiful. From here, walk the front foot in, which is that right foot, and then the left foot comes partially in. Okay, and you can be in the flat back, or you can fold yourself in. Okay, so now you're trying to press down through the big toe mound of the right foot with that right thigh in the socket. Now allow this outer right hip, left hip to come forward. Press into the seam of the foot. Right, if you're folded in, great, but notice what the shoulders are doing even here. You have a bit of an engagement in your core. Maybe you're in a flat back. So again, the shoulders are on your back. Right? Looking down, not trying to look forward and crushing the neck. Okay, good. One more breath. Scissor the inner thighs together. Exhale out. Very good. Beautiful. Come to a flat back if you're not there. Bend into the knee again on this left leg. Reach the right leg back. Come back through the center one more time. And then inhale, come up. And exhale to the heart. Walk your legs together. Nice. A few breaths, just noticing the openness that we're creating in the hips, the side body. Good work, everyone. Inhale, reach the arms out and up. And as you exhale, once again, let's grab the right wrist and hinge. And press down through the right foot, get your tailbone on. Just breathe into this whole side of your body. One more breath. Exhale out. Inhale, come back through the center. Exhale, hinge the other way. Pressing down through the left foot, getting that nice stretch into the side body. One more breath. Exhaling, release your arms down. Good. Let's bring our hands together. We haven't done this one for a while, as if we're going to catch some water. Right, elbows, forearms together. So from the side, I'll show you. So you're still in your mountain pose, right? Take your tail, Tadasana, lift the front of the thighs, your buttocks is engaged. Right? And your shoulders are down your back. We're not up like this. If you can help it, we're dragging down. Inhaling, arms come up. Right, as we come overhead, they're going to naturally open. Exhale. Right, moving through the shoulder, go to rotator cuff. Inhale, overhead. Right, and it's on the exhale, they come around and down. I know, right? It's a lot of clunking and clinking. Inhale. Exhale. Good, 2 more. Inhale. Exhaling. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Go the opposite way out to the side. Breathe in. I'm going to try to bring everything back together, and then it comes down to the midline. Exhaling. Then the inhale brings us up. We try to come in. We start to bring everything together, and then we exhale down through the midline. Inhale. Bring it all in. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhaling. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Now shake your arms out. Very good. Beautiful. Let's inhale. Reach the arms out to the side. And as we exhale, we're going to cross now the right arm underneath and give ourselves a hug. Right? So still stand tall in your Tadasana. Tuck your tail. If it's possible, try to lift your elbows without scrunching your shoulders up. You got to hug them down. If that's not comfortable, just leave the elbows down. Let's breathe here. One more breath. Exhale out. Start to lift the elbows up a little bit. Keep the shoulders down. You need to stay here. Some of us are going to take a half wrap where we just cross at the elbows. And again, we got to make sure the shoulders are not up, but down. Some of us are maybe going to take the second wrap where the palms come together. You can also always use a strap for this. You take the strap in between, you cross your arms. I forgot what an arm is underneath you. I'm so bad. Okay, so this is it too, right? Using the strap. Beautiful. I think I have it right. No, I think the right arm was underneath. So anyway, now, once you're here, you might stay here, right? Just trying to drop those shoulders down, even with that strap, or you're wrapped, either way, what you're doing. Take your feet apart. Good, now bend your knees, tuck your tail, pull your navel in. Lift your arms up. Keep your shoulders down. I know it's intense. Take a breath. If it's possible, you're trying to pull your arms away. And again, shoulders down the back. One more breath. And exhale, release the arms. Ooh, good. Move your shoulders back and forth. Very nice. And stand tall, mountain pose. Reach the arms out. Breathe in. On the exhale, left arm comes underneath. We give ourselves a hug. Right? Again, the arms can be down on your chest, but stand in your mountain pose. Maybe the arms lift up. We'll start here just to open things up. Good, one more breath. Exhaling. either staying there or we start to bring this second wrap in. Right? We're resting in the elbow crease, right, of the left arm, that right arm. Right? And maybe this is what we do, right? Maybe we try to take that other wrap and we use our strap, or we bring our hands together. Okay, but again, drop your shoulders, tuck your tail. Right, just stand here and breathe for a moment. Stretch, just see if you can pull the arms away from each other, but keep your shoulder roll down. Walk your feet apart. Bend your knees, send the pelvis forward. So you're tucking your tail, right? We're pushing the pelvis forward, pull the navel in. Inhale. Lift that up. Right, as much as it's comfortable. Pull the arms apart if you can. And exhale, release down. Oh, let it go. Good, beautiful. And release your strap if you have it. Let's come to the back of our mat. Inhale, sweep your arms up. As you exhale, come all the way down. And maybe we bend our knees a little bit here. We're going to go ahead and come into a yogi toe lock. So that means your peace fingers and your thumbs are going to grab your big toes. Okay. Fold, let our head go, maybe shake it out. Right in here, try to pull the shoulders up the back. Okay, we'll take a breath into a flat back. Knees can stay bent, right? They can be way down here. Have it come to your flat back. As you exhale, bend your elbows, pull yourself in, shoulders up the back. Right, good, beautiful. Now if you want a little bit more, you can straighten the legs if it feels okay. Maybe you press your big toes down and pull your fingers up. Okay, one more breath. Exhale. Really nice, good. Release your toes. Walking ourselves up into a down dog. Once you're there, you're going to take maybe one breath and go to child's pose. Maybe up to 5 breaths or anywhere in between. Okay, so holding your down dog up to 5 breaths or less. Few breaths here. Not judging if you're down and breathing on the ground in child's pose, good for you. And when you're ready, we'll all meet in pose of a child. Maybe it feels nice to bring your arms back alongside your body. See if that feels good. If not, you can always take your arms forward. But it kind of allows your shoulders to relax. And they are rounding forward, separating behind the heart, the shoulder blades. And just a few breaths here in that pose of the child. Very good. And then inhaling up. Let's go ahead and we're gonna take a seat, okay? Maybe you're gonna use a blanket. Go ahead and take a seat. And we're gonna extend our legs out, finding our sitting bones. Right, let's flex our feet. Knees can be bent, a blanket could be underneath. You can use your strap if you'd like for this, but we're gonna come into our Dandasana. No, we're in staff pose. We'll come into our forward fold. Squeeze your outer hips. Either take your strap to the ball of your feet, palms forwards to the sky. Right, squeeze the outer hips as you exhale. Come forward. Right, keep your shoulders on your back. Maybe start with a strap. See what it feels like. And you can walk down it. And perhaps at some point you don't use it. Maybe the hands are just over here on the sides of your legs, right? Just trying to keep, you can fold in as much as you want, but keeping, again, the shoulders away from the ears, even in your seated forward fold. Good, one more breath in, feeling that back body, get a nice stretch. Exhale out. One more time, breathe in. Exhale, let it go. Good, really, really nice. And then when you're ready, let's bring ourselves back up. To the side of your strap if you have one, but keep it close. Pull your right leg in. Pull yourself up, sit tall. Inhale, left arm comes to the sky. As you exhale, we'll take a twist. You can hook onto the right leg, right hand behind you. You can also bring your arm to the outside of your right leg. But sit tall, right? Don't be crunched down. Right, lift up and twist. And then turning your head any amount. You can stay with your chin in line with your sternum if that feels better. You could look forward. Maybe that's a nice stretch. You do get a stretch, right? You keep that back shoulder away from the ear. Or you get this stretch, looking over the back shoulder, right? Or neutral, somewhere. So turn your head wherever. And breathe. Breathe so much breath. Sit tall. One more big inhale. Exhaling. Good, beautiful. Come back through the center. Drop your leg open. Now maybe you use your strap again, or not. You take it around the ball of your foot if you're using a strap. Right, forearm palms to the sky, hug your shoulders down your back. We'll take a breath, gluing down this right leg. Maybe put your right hand on it for a moment, just to help glue it down. And as you exhale, start to fold over the left leg. Right, and again, if you don't have a strap, that's fine too. And just grabbing and pulling yourself forward, but keep your shoulders on your back. Right? And keep that right hip down. Keep breathing. Twist your right ribs towards your left leg. One more breath here. Exhale out. And so you're going to come up. Maybe you have a strap. You'll come up. This time turn towards your bent leg. Inhale up, right arm as you exhale. Up and over left leg. But you're still gluing that right side down. Right? And again, if you want to not have a strap, it's all entirely up to you. As long as your shoulders are on your back, keep moving now, left ribs towards the right. Right, one more big breath in. Exhale out. Inhaling, bring yourself back up. Oh, very good. Pull this leg in. Extend it out. Set your strap aside. Well, now we've got the left leg in. We're going to pull ourselves up to sit tall. Inhale, right arm comes to the sky. As we exhale, we twist. We're hooking onto that knee, placing the left hand behind us, or maybe we come to the inside of the thigh, but we sit nice and tall with our shoulder girdle down the back. Active right leg. And then you decide again, where does the neck feel the best? Maybe you move it throughout the breath. Maybe looking back, maybe you want to look forward a little. And whatever feels good. Keep breathing. One more big inhale. Exhale. Allow yourself to unwind and drop your leg open. Good. Again, maybe you're using a strap on this right leg. Maybe you're not. But sit evenly in your sitting bones. And let your left hand press your thigh down. Turn towards the right leg. Take a breath as you exhale. Start to hinge over this leg. Again, maybe just really trying to use your hand. You can use your hand on the outside of your calf of this right leg and try to move your left ribs. Keep breathing. Pushing down your left thigh with your hand. I know it's deep stretch, right? Keep your shoulders on your back. One more big inhale. Exhale. One more, breathe in. Exhale it out. Then come back up. Beautiful. You situate if you need to. Turn towards your bent leg. Okay, good. Inhale this arm, this left arm up. Exhale, come over. Try to keep moving down through that left side. Again, you either have the strap or you're holding on to something other than your knee, which I wouldn't think you would. And just come up and over, any and out that feels good. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. Again, it'd be really easy to go all crunchy up in the neck like that, right? Keep the shoulders down. Oh, my dear. I know you have a lot to say tonight. Keep breathing. One more big breath in. Exhale out. Really nice. Good inhaling. Breathe yourself up as you exhale. Release your strap if you have one. Last little thing here. Let's bring the soles of the feet together into our Baddha Konasana pose. Soles of the feet together, finding your sitting bones. Sitting up tall here, breathing. Lift you're using your arms to help open your legs. Maybe you want to walk your hands forward of your feet, whatever feels good here. And just breathing, feeling those inner thighs in the back. One more big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Last time, breathe in. Exhale out. And when we're ready, we'll walk ourselves up, pull our legs in, give ourselves one little hug here. Big breath up the back body, the top of the thoracic spine. Big inhale. Exhaling. Good. Let's go ahead and make our way down. Let's set whatever you have, a bolster blanket to the side for just a moment. And just go ahead, roll down and hug your knees into your chest. And give yourself a little squeeze. Big breaths in and out. If you want to take a happy baby, go ahead. Otherwise, just squeezing the legs in. We just knees are wide. Oh. And then place your feet back to the mat, just to the ground for a moment. And take your feet wide and then drop our legs to the right side. And just pushing your pelvis forward to support your low back. Maybe the right foot is on top. Left thigh. Take your shoulders onto your back. Maybe you walk your left foot back so your knees in line with your hip socket. Take some breath here. Maybe the left arm reaches overhead. If it feels good, maybe both arms do. And big breaths in and out. One more big inhale. Exhale out. Bring the arms down, release your foot or walk your left foot back in. Come back to the center, feet are wide. Inhale, exhale, left side. And remember, you're pushing the pelvis forward, really to help our low back. It'd be really easy just to dump into the low back here, but push the pelvis forward and you actually will get a deeper stretch on the front of this right thigh. Option to put that left foot on the right thigh or maybe align the right knee with the hip socket. Just take a few breaths here. If it feels good, maybe you reach the right arm up, keep pressing the pelvis forward. Maybe left arm comes overhead as well. One more big inhale. Exhaling. Good. Bringing the arms back down. And moving the legs back through the center. Let's go ahead and hug the right knee into the chest and extend the left leg long. Just get this nice lotus elastic from the back. So press the back of your left leg with that. Press here. Big inhale. Exhale. Release that right arm. Use your left hand, guide your right leg across any amount that feels good. You're only going to go partially. Maybe you're going to keep going. Then you can always put a block if you want underneath your right leg for some support. It feels nice. Again, maybe left hand pushes right thigh forward. Get that space to relax. Down to your shoulders. Keep breathing. One more big inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Bring the leg back through the center. Squeeze both knees into the chest. Perhaps round your spine. Roll up. Breathe. Exhale, lay your head down. Extend the right leg long. Interlace the hands on the left shin. Tuck your shoulders onto your back. Extend the tailbone. Press the ribs down. Reach that thigh of the right leg to the ground as you reach through the heel. Use your breath, breathing in and out. One more big inhale. Exhale. Really nice, beautiful. Release the left hand. We'll take our twist. Maybe you liked having that block. So there you go. Number one. Right? Just supporting the legs. Sometimes really does allow us to press a left hand into the top of the thigh without getting into the shoulders. Feeling that space you're creating as you push the thigh forward. Right? Breathe here. One more big inhale. Exhale. Really nice. Good. Yourself back onto your back. Head your knees one more time into your chest. Last time, rolling up into a little ball. Breathe in. Exhale, lay it down. Extending your legs. Take a full stretch. Right, nice big stretch. Arms are overhead, legs are long. Right, nice big inhale. Open the mouth, stick the tongue out, lion's breath. Ha. And then make your way into final rest. Feel free to add any props that you'd like. If you want to just lay flat, that's an option too. But try to tuck your shoulders underneath. Right, so you're trying to tuck that shoulder girdle underneath you. Lift it up. Maybe lift the pelvis, tumble long, and arms and legs so you can have some space. Or if you want to add a prop, if you want to take your legs up a wall, maybe on the back of a chair or a bed if you have that for your space, your legs. Gently close your eyes. Relax your body. Let your jaw be soft. Back to the sensations of your body for a moment. Back inward, connecting with your higher self. The self that goes through life all the way from the beginning to the end. Softness and heaviness, complete surrender. When you are ready, begin to deepen your breath. Small movements with fingers, toes. And a gentle rock of your head side to side. Maybe a full stretch overhead, breathing in. Exhaling out. Bring the arms down and bend your knees and place your feet to the mat, or perhaps hug your knees to your chest. If it feels good, roll to the side, either side, for just a moment. A moment of rebirthing and letting go. If it doesn't, then you'll just rock up to a seat. But as we're ready, let's make our way into a seat. Once we're there, let's bring their hands into this mudra of gratitude. Let's bow in. Being grateful, right, for all the things we do have, and trying to focus more on that, and self-care, and love. Let's close our practice with an 3 shantis and an So take a breath in. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. One more big inhale. Exhale, let it go. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me. A wonderful Wednesday evening. Namaste. Thank you so much, everybody.
Nice class. Really good.
Thank you, Karen.
Thank you so much. Great to see you all. Thank you for joining me. I don't know, at some point I'll be back at the studio, but for now I'm doing this, and hopefully I'll figure out music for next time. It's kind of hard without music maybe for you. I don't know.
It's fine.
It's fine?
It's fine.
Okay.
I play music on my phone during the class, so I listen to a YouTube channel, so it's great.
Oh, that's great. Perfect. That's a wonderful thing to do. Yeah, because it doesn't sound good for everybody, so I have to figure it out. But anyway, great to see you all.
Okay, thank you, Karen.
Yes, you're welcome. Take good
See you
care.
Saturday.
Thank you. Thank you. Sending you lots of love. Right, be well.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. All right then.
Get out.
You know how to get out?
Yeah.
Okay, bye. Bye, Teresa. I miss you.